Good evening, everybody. We're going to be playing some Rugrats in Paris, the movie, and my neighbor's smoke alarm's going off. It's been doing that all night. That okay. Great. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I grew up with the Rugrats growing up. My sister and I would watch it all the time. That and As Told by Ginger. I'm actually thinking, hopefully she doesn't see this video yet, I'm thinking about getting her all grown up the complete DVD set for Christmas. I think that'd be a fun gift for her. She liked that show a lot more than I did. Yeah, we used to watch a lot of Nickelodeon stuff together. I was more of a Cartoon Network type of girl, but she was more into Disney and Nickelodeon, so part of her influence rubbed off on me a little bit. Okay, new game. Players 1. Okay. Oh, that's Reptar. One thing I will say about the show is it's very ethnically diverse, which I like. Very progressive for its time from the 90s. Angelica's spoiled rotten, I think. Drew and I forget Charlotte, they give her whatever she wants, which they shouldn't do, especially to a 3-year-old. Gives you a sense of entitlement, big sense of entitlement, more than what's necessary. Let's see who should play as. You know what? Tommy sounds like fun. Who doesn't like Tommy Pickles? Except the part when he tried to hurt his little brother. That was not nice. That was from the first movie. Yeah, my sister used to have the soundtrack for it. I would listen to it. I liked Angelica's version of One Way or Another. It's a good song. Oh my goodness, there's flies everywhere. Let's see. We're at the Central Park, which is good to know. We're just going to be collecting tickets today. Well, my emulator's off a little bit. It's a square on Tommy. Rendering issues, I guess. Well, that's what I get for playing it on a computer. Yeah, as we do this, I want to ask you guys, how are you guys feeling this week? I've been pretty good. Started off a little bit worrisome about those financial difficulties, but things pandered out as they usually do. I'm glad that they did. The Lord will always provide, that's for sure. All you got to do is ask Lord Elohim, and if you ask in faith, he'll give you. And if it goes with his plan, I call God Elohim because there are so many different false gods that I prefer to call him by his true name. I'm a born again Christian, if some of you guys don't know that. I know it's surprising, right, for someone like me to be that way, but the Lord calls people from all walks of life. And I have great love for God, well, for Lord Elohim. You know what we should do? We should go to, yeah, I know what we're going to do. Why don't we go to Ooey Gooey World and find the map? Darn it. Sorry, there's a bunch of cars out there. Everyone's returning home from work. It's around 5 where I live up in Pennsylvania. No, it'd be helpful if they gave us a map. Oh, there it is. Speak of, oh, I better get that real quick. And now let's go to Ooey Gooey World. I love that scene in the movie. I always had a thing for slime, even before it became popular with Gen Z. Yeah, I may not look it, but I am 26. I've said it before. I was born the same day the Mars rover was launched. And my grandpa worked for NASA, my grandpa Joe. He was the lead engineer for Apollo 11. He was a very smart man. He taught me how to play chess at a very, very young age. I was 3 at the time, and he taught a 3-year-old Petrov's defense. Probably why I think 10 steps ahead for the most part. Always have a backup plan. Always be prepared. Before I was kicked out of the Scouts, they taught me the same thing. guys can probably tell why I was kicked out of the Scouts. But that was then, this is now. And this is cool. You know, I think it has something to do with sunlight. Well, the game's rendering of sunlight, because Tommy's normal now. Well, it's normal for a baby to crawl on 2 legs, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of flies here. Well, it is an amusement park. You know, when I was a teenager, I actually wanted to join the circuses and to be a circus clown, but that never happened. My mom wouldn't allow me to. She said it'd be too risky for me because I'd have to travel a lot, and I'm not good with driving a car, which I really am not. I can't drive a car for even if it could save my life. I get too distracted by the road. Oh, not by the road, but like by things on the side of the road. My father tried to teach me how to ride a car, and it didn't quite work out so well. I got yelled at. Told me to go slow, go fast, brake, move. It's kind of not how you teach a kid how to ride a vehicle. Okay, you know what? We're going to go to the golf park now. Why not? Okay. I have some iced tea here. Normally I drink Pepsi, but this has been good for my throat. Okay, let's see. Ooey Gooey World. No. Golf park sounds like fun. Haven't been there yet. Hey, that's the Barnum and Bailey theme. I can't believe they closed down that. That's such a shame that they closed. I love Barnum and Bailey. Thought it was awesome. Circus. Actually, a long time ago, there was a circus where I lived, and the county fair. It was incredible. Like the performances there. I was around 3 at the time, but I was awestruck by what they could do. Some of the people are really, really talented. As I've said before, I respect people with talent for sure. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's head back. It's too bad you can't run in this game, or you just have to walk. That's all you can really do. Okay, let's go over here to the shuttle. I wanted to show you guys the Princess Palace. I played this a little bit before, but not too much. Okay. I love this game, though. It's so much fun. Like I said, probably one of my favorite shows my sister and I watched was As Told by Ginger. We used to watch it like when my sister would piggyback off one of the neighbors' Wi-Fi when we lived at this park. We'd watch the show on her computer. That was long before I had my own computer. Well, I did have a computer, but it was offline. It ran XP. I used to make a lot of my own games on there. Click and play I used to make my own games. So yeah, this is the Princess's Palace. Pretty cool, right? Gives more of a Japanese vibe, which makes a lot of sense. A lot of feudal Japan. I love Japan. I actually want to visit there at least once to see like Tokyo. I hear like shopping there is just amazing. My friend Erica when I used to go to school with her, she was a foreign exchange student. She would tell me stories that like one moment the shop was there, the next week it was gone. It's incredible from the stuff that happens. Yeah, I really do like Far East culture. Call me a weeb if you like, but it's not just about the anime. It also has to do with the culture itself that I have deep respect for. They've been around a lot longer than America. Okay, cool. Let's get 60 and then we'll call it a day. Okay, everybody. I will end it by the pond here, and we'll be playing some Toontown around 9 or 8 to 10. Have a good one, everyone.